6-year-old boy detained after police say he shot a teacher inside a Newport Elementary School. I'm Bill Fitzgerald.
I'm Cheryl Miller. We have complete coverage of this developing story for you. We begin with our crime insider, John Burkett, who is in Newport News. John?
Well, Cheryl, what was chaotic here about 4 hours ago is now calm. The chief of police just leaving this area off of Tyner Road at the Richneck Elementary School about 2 o'clock this afternoon. What we do know is they were called for an active shooter situation here at the elementary school. It appeared that at that time a student shot a teacher inside the classroom. The chief of police confirming that late tonight that a 6-year-old boy intentionally shot his teacher inside that classroom. She is critically wounded and at a local hospital with life-threatening injuries. Their investigation, of course, is in its early stages. He briefed us a short time ago telling us that he is thankful for the parents that came here and showed up on scene. While it seemed frustrating and chaotic, they did a good job of filing in line and getting their students by grades, picking them up, and then the buses rolled in just about an hour ago and picked up the rest of the students that were left here at the scene. So very chaotic scene, intense scene here this afternoon is now calmed down. Again, the chief of police, Steve Drew, has left this area. He did brief our cameras a little while ago. We may have that sound a few minutes from now. We do have the shot, so let me roll what the chief of police, Steve Drew, said.
The altercation was between a 6-year-old, the student who did have the firearm, and the teacher, and then a round was fired. Like I said, she suffered a gunshot wound and has been transported to the hospital. This was not an accidental shooting.
You heard it there. It's not an accidental shooting, and that is what's shocking among parents here as you saw them coming to pick up their kids, tears streaming down from their faces. Our Maggie Marshall caught up with some of those parents. She has their information tonight.
Hey, John, well, pickup here is complete. And like you said, it has been just so emotional for both these parents, but also these little ones that were here today. I spoke to many parents who say that their mind just immediately went to anxiety and worry, wondering if their students were the ones hurt in this shooting. One parent I spoke to called the entire situation just devastating. She says her anxiety went through the roof the second she heard that there was a shooting. She said she raced to the school as quick as she could, and she described that the school was just chaos when she got there because all of the parents were just trying to get their kids and just trying to figure out if their kids were safe. She said she had tears in her eyes when she finally got to reunite with her kids.
It was really devastating, and me not knowing exactly what the situation was. And when he came out of that school, that was the best thing that I could have ever seen.
Tonight, these parents tell me they're just going to be loving on their kids extra as they try to make sense of what happened, as they try to cope and just even understand what they went through today here at school. The superintendent of the schools says this school in particular will be closed on Monday. Live in Newport News, I'm Maggie Marshall, CBS 6 News.